Wild Rose Press and Spoken Realms present All But the Fall by Kim Turner, narrated by Dawson Mcbride. Chapter 1. The meeting room was more crowded than expected for the first day on the set. Aaron Decker leaned hard against the folding metal chair, scanning the oversized canvas tent with a cautious eye. It was typical for a Western television series, with a number of extras already clad in their 1880s Old West-style clothing. Adding to the entourage was one of his horses tied near the front for dramatic effect. The kickoff for the first day of filming would begin after a brief press conference, which was a waste of time and usually all for show. The press held steady to one corner, popping off flashes as actors, actresses, and extras made their way inside, mingling in party fashion. He locked gazes with his brother Gabe, who appeared less than amused as he stood with their gelded quarter-horse Charger. He chuckled to himself when his brother's gaze strayed following several women who made their way to one corner of the tent. Some things never changed, like the fact that Jeremiah still hadn't shown, though it wasn't often his youngest brother was on time for anything. The director of the series, Horace Leland, of Leland Films, entered the tent followed by a number of others, all taking seats behind the tables at the front. The Bounty Hunter logo tablecloths covered the tables inside, sporting crossed Western pistols and a silhouette of a cowboy jumping a horse. The lead players in making the television series and some of the top actors found their places. Among them, the famous Drake Masters, who would play the bounty hunter hero, Shane Walker. The pretty boy from New York grinned, his pearly whites saluting the crowd of cheering women. Typical. He and his brothers had worked a number of television series over the years, providing horses and riding as stuntmen and as extras. He'd been around enough to know how it worked. The actors played their parts, the women swooned, and he jumped horses for a paycheck. The bounty hunter was predicted to do well, and word had it that it would be picked up by the networks for several seasons. That meant consistent income and a chance to put a down payment on the 100 acres that backed his family's ranch in Sun River. With any luck, he'd start the working ranch he'd dreamed of operating for teenage boys trapped in the foster care system. Boys much like he and his brothers before Sarah and Amos had adopted them. He shook his head, recalling them taking in 3 misfit, unrelated boys who gave them...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?